What is up, everybody? Today we are playing Minecraft again, and I don't think I'm going to make you wait as long. And today we're not going to make the video as long as we did the last one because processing that hour-and-a-half long video was taking forever. Now people request that they are longer, then I will make them longer. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get into the game. I have already got Minecraft up and ready. Now you may notice something a little bit off about the game, and that is because I added a couple texture packs. I'm also doing this a slightly different way of recording. I'm not going to actually get into that because I don't see the point. I don't know how well this recording is going to turn out. Actually, I guess I will explain to you what I'm doing. Instead of using the capture card, after doing some updates on the computer and resituating some stuff, I decided I'm going to try the screen recording software instead of having the screen recording hardware. If it doesn't turn out well, we won't use it again. We'll just go back to the Elgato and keep using that. It's still hooked up and ready to go if I decide to do so. But I feel like I can play better games this way if I want to do that. So we're going to go ahead and try it this way, see what I think. I'm going to use the other way for streaming because I'll have multiple monitor displays set up for that. Right now I'll only be using one monitor just for recording, and I will be doing more streams on this, but any stream I do on this mod pack I will record as well. Still waiting for my game to load. Here it comes. Wait for the frames to catch up. And yes, I am using a texture pack, as you can tell. Look at the torches for one. It's a 64-bit, so it's like twice the resolution. And it's the Spax, I think is the name of it. Now, the last time we were playing, we just gotten a crucible setup and lava generating, which we used to make the cobblestone generator over here. Now, I haven't opened up the world, so it hasn't really gotten to generate a whole lot. But now we should be able to do some stuff. So, and it's a little bit framier than it normally would be. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the frame cap, so that way it will stay as high as it can. And check it. Yeah, much smoother. Hopefully it'll be able to record it pretty well too. Hopefully it doesn't miss a whole lot. We'll find out at the end of this recording. If it comes down to it, I've copied the world so I can start over if I have to. So, cobblestone. And we got the... Okay, we just gotten the string meshes. What were we going to work on? I'd like to automate this. For now, this works. So let's go ahead and start upgrading some stuff. Number one, let's make a better hammer. Bam. Yeah. And I'm going to place all this cobblestone out. You know what would make this a little bit faster? Of course not. Alright. We're going to make another new tool. And I hadn't made it yet because the lowest tier was cobblestone. It's called a stone wand. And if you've never played modded Minecraft before, you won't know what this is. But it's essentially a builder's wand. You can place, with this one, up to 5 blocks of the same type next to another block of that same exact type. So it'll make placing all this stuff out a little bit quicker. We're going to go ahead and break all this down since we've got infinite amounts at this point. And hammer time. And it broke the hammer. Okay. Make a new hammer. Alright. Now we got gravel. Let's go sift it up real quick. See what we get. I love how quick this is. 3 sets of sieving or sieving, and it's done. Bam, we just sieved all of that, or sieved. I don't know what the proper terminology is, so I'm probably going to go with sieve for now. And we got a bunch of flint out of that as well. Alright. These are the iron pieces. Let's see how many we got now. Oh, more than enough to do what we want to do. So we're going to toss these in here. I don't care if we cut them all. I'm going to toss this cobblestone back in here for now. We need to eat something. Before we do, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that'll have to wait for a second. Well, hold on. There you go. Make use of both furnaces. Charcoal. Where did I throw all that? Did I not have any extra charcoal? I thought I did. That must be crazy. Get more charcoal going in this one. There we go. Toss all that back in there. So now they're nice and full. Alright. That's how many we needed right there. A couple logs. Yeah. We're gonna set it up. Yeah, right there. So take this. Bam. We're gonna make a hopper. If you don't know what a hopper is, in vanilla Minecraft, it allows you to pull from one inventory and place into another, which will work great for what we're doing. We're going to set it up the third one. 1, 2, 3. Bam. And what we're going to do is we're going to make a pickaxe real quick. Now the chest thing would work, but for my sanity's sake, I have to do this. It'll look much cleaner this way. And it'll hold a little bit more as well. There we go. And plus, it's a lot easier to pull out one at a time, or, oops, wrong button, or stack at a time. So, now it has one stack in it, and it's still generating. So, now we have a place to get cobblestone from. Alright, now eventually I do plan on moving all this storage along here until we start expanding a little bit. I'm not going to worry about that yet. I am, however, going to go ahead and place this chest back down because I don't need it at the moment. And my guy is hungry. Okay, we finished it. Alright, what we're going to make is take 2 of these and make a pressure plate. Put that underneath that. It'll give us what's called a juicer. We're going to use that juicer. Take all these apples, every last one of them. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Take all these, turn them into juice. And these heal up quite a bit more than an apple. See, 2 hunger food bars with a saturation and a half. This has got 6 saturation and 2.5 food bars. Much better for us. And saturation, if you're not aware, it basically is like a second hunger bar. It actually also heals you as well. So once your hunger bar is full, it uses saturation and replaces it with health. So, and it'll make your hunger last much longer too. So this is a much better food source than this. I'm going to go ahead and actually, I want to go ahead and turn these into saplings. So that's what I got them for. So that way we can make another plot just for apple saplings, which we will throw right there for now. And these juice I'm going to throw right here and just keep a couple in case I die. I don't want to lose them. But okay, let's move on. I would like to finish this building because it's going to drive me insane otherwise. But for now, yeah, let's go ahead and finish that building. Turn all these into planks. Make a few slabs. Okay. Alright, let's finish up this building real quick. Bam. And we're going to make it 3 blocks tall. It's probably plenty. Don't know how I managed to cross that gap, but okay. And to make sure mobs don't spawn, I'm going to place slabs right on top of them. And the way this works is slabs are broken up of 2 parts of a block, the bottom half and the top half. If it's placed on the top half of a block, like right here, mobs can in fact spawn it. In fact, I'll press F7 for you so you can see. See how it has a yellow X? Now if I remove it, it'll be just like the rest of them. It forms a whole block when it's placed on the top. Now it doesn't have to have the full block for mobs to spawn on top. It has to be placed on the top spot. Like if I place this here and place this one out here, see how it doesn't have a bottom? Well, mobs can still, in fact, spawn on it. And I just made this really difficult on myself, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Break. I'll remove these in a bit. I'll make me a stone axe. Alright. Now. Now I do notice some slight glitchiness when I'm placing these blocks, and I don't quite understand why, but no, this big torch causing that. I'll break them in a bit. There. Now mobs can't spawn on top of it, and we can put a door on it, and it's officially a building. So that's done now, and we have ourselves our first actual sea room. Okay, I gotta get something to break those. It's gonna drive me insane. 2, 3. I need this anyway in case I accidentally place blocks in the wrong place later. It'll be a lot quicker than breaking it by hand. There we go. Got all those. And this is actually the wall for the first building, which will be 1 block wider before the door will happen. So we're going to go ahead and remove this torch. Pick up some of these pick up all these fences actually. We're going to go ahead and expand the platform probably quite a way so we can add the other buildings. So we're going to go ahead and build 2 more builders ones. Bam. Go ahead and turn all of these into slabs. Alright. And I've got the other 2 builders ones. Go ahead and put them in my hand. We're going to go ahead and expand this platform out. Let's see here. The building is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 blocks wide. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, oh, actually, because we're sharing walls, it would actually end right here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold on. I gotta figure this out real quick. Let's go ahead and grab a few of these. Alright. The door will go right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wall. 1, 2, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. Door. Then 2, 3, 4. Wall. And that's the end of the wall. The third one. And then this is 1. So here there's 2, 3, 4. Door. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we are. Now how far? That one's 5 blocks. 3, 4, 5. It'll be pretty easy to pull out. Giggity. Alright. Alright. We got the big long platform where we can put all of our storage and stuff along it. Need some more fences. We'll go ahead and pop these down real quick. Okay, that's all those. I have torches in my right hand, so bam, bam, bam. And as far as these go, bam. Oh, I guess it don't work that way. I have to have it in my hand. Bam. Now I'll have to place some more torches out later because once the drawers are up in their way, it'll cause some lighting glitches. So let's go ahead and make some more fences real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and close off the entire area. Bam. Go ahead and make all these. Turn those into sticks. Bam. Bam. No, I don't like that. Bam. No, I don't like that. Dang it. Come here. Bam. Bam. And bam. All fences. Whole bunch of them. Okay, let's go ahead and place these real quick. I know you're thinking that was too many fences, didn't you make that many? Well, I disagree. We will most likely use them. In fact, that doesn't need to go there. Alright. Make those on this actual planks. Alright. We got the doors for all 3 buildings. And we can go ahead and build out the buildings now. Okay. Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and finish placing down these torches real quick. Right here. Right here. And we'll place another one right here. Okay. All this is lit up for now. I'll have to light it up some more once we get the rest of the buildings in. So let's go ahead and finish making these buildings real quick. There we are. Chop this down. They're lit up, half slabs on top, and mob free. Sweet. Okay. Yep, since I've got this platform now, we're going to take a quick stop here, and we're going to cut down some trees. Alright guys, I'm back, and, well, I got quite a bit of wood. Let's see, 5 stacks. And we're going to use quite a bit of this, actually, because the next thing I'm going to do is something I've been wanting to do for a while. In fact, turn all of these into chests. Yep. Okay. We just made a very large amount of basic drawers. And I will show you why in just a moment. See if I can make one more, just because that amount is going to drive me insane. Okay. Looks like we made 34 basic drawers and set them up. So, let's place this here. There we go. Lit it up. Excuse me. Top of them lit up. Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. So, now we're going to start moving all of our resources over here. The reason I want to do the basic drawer system is eventually I can get a master controller set up for them, to where I can just deposit all items that have a place in the drawers in at once. So I want a big space to put all my drawers at. Okay, I'll come back to that one. Yeah, don't have room for all those. Okay, so I'll start placing stuff down. And while I was doing the trees, I actually got a whole bunch more apples. Like, I have over a stack now of juice. Set the cobblestone down here. Wood right there. Slabs. Pretty much the only thing that's not going to have a place, if it can be stackable, I want it to have a place. Okay. Let's go ahead and pick up this over here. Grab this. Pick this up. Okay. Where's that hopper at? Okay, it's in my hand. Alright, and third one over. 1, 2, 3. Place it back down. Alright, actually got quite a bit of cobblestone there. Scratch my hair real quick. Let's see. Quite a bit of wood left still. Let's go ahead and move all this stuff over. Paying mine all of that. Grab this chest. What's in these chests? Ooh, there's a lot of stuff. Okay, for the seeds, I'm going to do something a little bit different. These, I want them to have their own place too. but they're not ready to move yet. I'm going to make a special kind of drawer for them. Oh, that's fine. Seeds, I do want to have a place, but I'm going to make a different kind of drawer for them. So let's go ahead and go place these guys over here. Alright. Okay. Yeah, we need wood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just grab all that wood. Okay, what we're going to do is we'll start off by making 3 more chests. 1, 2, 3. And what we're going to do, bam, 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 place these 4 chests in the 4 corners. And this will make us a 2x2 basic drawer. And essentially, it'll hold 4 different types of items. So we're going to set this up way down here. There'll be a lot of items we'll have that'll use that same basic kind of storage unit. But this, we can use it to store all this. Okay, the rest of that can stay in there. Alright. That's... Bam, 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 bam. Okay. Got all the seeds stored here. Alright. And now we can move these chests over. Barely had enough for that. But now we don't have a chest to use, so... Okay. Put this here. Do I have that axe? I do. And we are going to set these guys right here for now. Kind of out of the way. Valuable resources can go in this bottom chest. Yep. And let's go grab this other chest. Actually, let's see how much we can fit in here right now. That has a place, that has a place, that has a place, that should have a place. This could have a place, but I'm not setting one for it yet. Slabs, planks, fences, torches. Cool. Alright. Let's go grab this chest real quick. Alrighty. Place this sword in here, and there it is. Alright, all that stuff is nice and stored. We'll leave these tools in here for now. Let's see. I guess the next thing we want to do is work on getting the next tier of sieves. In order to do that, we'd have to sieve a lot. We'd have to get a lot of iron. To do that, we'd have to make a lot of these. So what we're going to do is I am going to show you guys a slightly faster way of doing this. I'm going to move that crafting table over here. Okay, I need sticks. I don't have any sticks, really? I had a whole bunch of them. Did I use them? Must have. Turn these all into sticks. Oh, I need a couple more. Alright, sticks. Separate them like that. Bam. Pull these sticks out. And we throw them all into the crafting table. Kind of like the crook, you can make what's called a compressed hammer. Now, the only downside to these is they can't use vein miner on them unless I change it in the config, which I may, but I don't think I'm going to right now. They also don't have a great durability. But what's great about these if I pull out 9 stacks of this, throw them all in here, make what's called a compressed cobblestone. Pull those out. And what we can do with that is if we play out the compressed cobblestone, and I'll just place one out for demonstration first. Pull the hammer out and break it. Instead of just getting 1 gravel from 1 cobblestone, we get 9 gravel from 9 cobblestone that have been compressed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of tower up. I'll come back to that. Get all this cobblestone placed, and I'm going to break my way back down. So if I fall from here, I'll die. Thankfully, I know that durability can last through this. And again, the vein binder does not work, so I have to break it by hand. So, gravel breaking podcast. Oh, it's going to take a bit. So, how about I wait and come back once I'm reached the ground? Sounds good. See you in a second. Alright guys, I'm back down, and there it is. We got 9 stacks of gravel. We're going to go ahead and go and sift all of this in the string mesh. Now the second tier is actually called the flint stiffen mesh, so I actually don't need the iron yet. I thought about that when I was mining down. But we do need quite a bit of flint, so we'll go ahead and gather a bunch of flint here. And for 25 meshes times 4, I need 100 flint, which I'm not quite there yet. Let's see here, 6, 36 in the second stack that we need. Almost there. Alright, perfect. Alright, now I need string. That'll be enough. And mesh, I'm going to say flint stiffen, 25. Perfect. Go ahead and leave all that in here. Go ahead and toss this stuff up. Go ahead and toss all this gravel in here for a second. Empty out my inventory. Now I did get quite a bit of iron out of that. Now I'm going to make something before I go and process all this iron for the next stage. But I'm probably going to sift through a bunch of gravel before I do that. But I want to get the flint stiffen mesh so I can get a lot of resources. So, now that my inventory is mostly empty, perfect. Let's go ahead and place all these out and we'll have the second mesh set finished. Just like you saw with this mesh, it took 100 pieces of flint to do this. So we have to gather 100 iron to make the second tier, which probably won't happen in this episode, but we will get started. Something I want to do before the end of this episode is I want to make a new contraption. Let's go ahead and finish up this gravel first. Actually, let's finish up this gravel. Alright, the rest of this gravel I'm going to keep. And I'll explain why here in just a minute. And you may notice we got a few new materials, lapis and coal, and we're no longer getting flint. That is the drawback of switching to this flint stiffen. Now we get coal, a fuel source, which we will use quite a bit later, and lapis will use it as well. Let's go ahead and throw all this in here, in the flint. Now all of this I need to hang on to for a specific reason. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do this, turn this into compressed flint. Let's go ahead and get another regular hammer. Bam. Pull this out. What we're going to do is place all this cobblestone out. Go ahead and break it. Well, not cobblestone, gravel. And it breaks faster since it's gravel, but it's still compact. Get all that and place all this out. since there wasn't enough to make make a block, I had to do it that way. Now we're going to do, instead of compacting it, since there's only 16, just go ahead and place it all out. And vein mine. Alright, now I got this specific amount of each one of these for a specific reason. Now, next I'm going to need my clay bucket, so I'm going to turn all this dust into clay. Just take a second. Alright, now I got 16 clay. So what we're going to do with all this, and anyone who's played modded Minecraft before will know what this is. But we're going to make something called Groot, or Grout. And you may notice it says I am Groot. Now I don't know if that's the same spelling, but that's a reference to Guardians of the Galaxy. And I love Groot. He is like the awesomest dude ever. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're also going to make a couple furnaces. How did that happen? Let's make sure we have 8 furnaces. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Which is 1 stack of cobblestone. And I'm doing it this way to speed up the process. Go and place these out over here. I'm going to separate them from those two so we know those two are the mini charcoal furnaces. Bam, 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 bam. What happens when you cook this stuff is it makes a new type of ingot called a seared brick. Now, we'll need all this to make what we're going to make. Hopefully that's enough. I think that's enough to make the smaller tier of it. Now, I want to go ahead and get some cobblestone cooking because we'll need it. Go ahead and place that. Alright, and waiting on this and that. Something else we're going to need. Yeah, we're going to need, let's see here, we're going to need, what is it? 1 glass. For decorative purposes, we're going to go ahead and do more than 1 glass. Place this out and break it. Turn this all into sand, so we need a little bit of glass. Alright. Compress it again. Okay, now we have a bunch of sand here. Let's go ahead and, yeah, looks like we're low on charcoal. I have to cook some more up. In fact, let's go ahead and get another stack cooking of this. Go pull this out, toss that in there. No, other way around, other way around. Jeez. Get another piece of wood so that way it's even. It'll drive me insane otherwise. No, I'm hungry. So I love those doors. You just run over there, grab one, and go. So, go ahead and pop this guy in there. Add this charcoal. Let's turn this mini charcoal back, and so we can cook up. Actually, because it's just shy of what I need to make, cook all this sand up. Pull this out. Place, grab, throw in there. We have a couple iron ingots I forgot about. So we'll go ahead and toss the iron ingots over here in the valuables chest. Okay, have some mini charcoal to throw back in here in a second. This will get us restock on charcoal. Okay, we need at least 1 glass to do what we're doing. Let's go ahead and pull out some of these seared bricks. Go ahead and wait for this one to finish because that means a lot of them will be pretty close to finished as well. Bam. Okay. Bam. 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 And bam, we got them all. Alright. We'll deal with that in a second. Alright, first of all, now where do I want to build this? Yeah, I'm going to remove the fences and build it right here. So, what we're going to need to do... grab that mini for now. This is another form of sear brick. It's actually the placeable version of it. It takes 4 of them to make one of these. So, where's my axe? Right there. The reason I'm placing it here is because it's right next to the lava, making it a little bit easier to access. So, what I want to make first is the tank. Take a piece of glass, surround it in sear bricks, and it'll give you the tank. I'm going to place it 2 blocks away, so let's get a slab. Bam. Tank. This way I can automate this here in a bit with the cobblestone generator for it automatically to fill, and then it'll refill this, just with some cabling. And where we're going to place this. Bam. Alright, which way do I want to go with this? Yeah, let's go that way with it. Break that. And go this way with it. I have to move my bed too. For aesthetics, I'm going ahead and placing these out. And grab me another one. Bam. Alright. So, now the next thing I want to make is the controller. One of these. And leave those in there for now. And I'm going to place this right here for now. And because I like having it on the edge area. And a couple more things we should make. I need to make a couple of these. Bam. A couple of these. One of these. One of these. And the rest of these will turn into blocks. Okay. I'm going to explain what I just did. First, I made building blocks so I can actually finish building the actual thing. Next, I made drains. And the way these drains are going to work is I'm going to set one right here, faucet, faucet, and I'm going to place the table right here, the basin right here, and now how it'll work is this will use lava as a fuel source, which I need to get a bucket of it here in a bit, and it'll pump into it, it'll make this be able to cook things. I can throw metals into this, and it will double the output. Now, I do notice one small problem. Because this isn't up to the 2nd level yet, these will not work. So I'm going to have to make a little more root. So, 1, 2, and a quarter. There we go. Go ahead and make the same amount I made before. And bam. 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 Oh, sweet. First batch will be easy to break. Go ahead and break these down. Okay. Switched hands for some reason. Go ahead and break these down. I'm also going ahead and making more because I want to make it a little bit bigger. Have a bigger buffer, like how much it can hold and stuff, for fluid and items. Okay. Keep one of them as gravel. Okay, I'll throw the other hammer in my hand too. Okay. bricks. Oh, I gotta make the clay. Forgot about that part. Alright, let's make that group and get it cooking. Should have enough coal cooked up by now to cook all this up, which is 16 pieces of coal will cook this. So, oh yeah, easily. Okay, place that there, move this, bam. Okay. Alright, and we got all that cooking. Okay. So brick, so brick, so brick, so brick, 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 and brick. It's not enough to make a whole lot right now, but that's okay. Let's see how we're doing on this. Okay, let's get some more cobblestone cooking. So I can automate this. I'll have to do it by hand. So I want to get quite a bit of the, because this thing has an internal buffer of, I think it's 4 buckets. So, and this will destroy my bucket, but after I'm done, I'll be able to make me an iron one real quick. That's driving me insane. I didn't notice it again until just now. Bam. Okay. This thing is ready to go. And I love how this thing looks in this texture pack. Oh, so beautiful. Okay. What was I working on next? That's making lava, which we can go ahead and grab a bucket of it. Let's go over here and grab some of this here brick so we can actually cap this thing off. If you can hear something in the background, I apologize. My girlfriend is watching movies in the living room. Okay. That is plenty to cap this off high enough to actually use it. So, bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam. There we go. Now it's usable. And it needs a torch up here. We can't place a torch inside because it will not work if there's something inside of it. So, now that this is ready to work, let's go ahead and fill it up with lava, which it lost the bucket, like I said. And let's go ahead and cook up some of this iron. Actually, before we do that, let's cook up the gold. The reason why is I have to make what's called a cast. Okay, go ahead and cook all that up. Gold cooks relatively quick. And when you look inside, you can actually see the gold chunks in there. Wait for it, wait for it. Come on. Cook already. Ain't got all day. There it goes. Now it's done. Now it looks like a liquid gold material, which it is. It's molten gold. And it looks like we have 1 block and 3 ingots, which works out perfectly for what we need to, and it'll make it a little bit quicker. So what you can do, see if you have gold or aluminum brass. Okay. Oh, that looks like I couldn't cheat even if I wanted to. You place down an ingot to make yourself an ingot cast. Flow gold or aluminum brass, which aluminum brass is aluminum copper put together. And it takes 2 gold to make a cast or 1 aluminum brass. Now, whatever you place in here to make a cast with, it will destroy it. Luckily, I had 1 extra sear brick. So now we have an ingot cast. Now, the ones that are made of gold or aluminum brass compared to the ones that are made of clay, they won't break, meaning you can use them as many times as you want. So now, we have 1 extra ingot left. Go ahead and turn that out. Go ahead and pour out 1 block of gold. And that's what this cast is for. It'll hold 9 ingots of 1 material unless... It'll make 1 block of a material. Like, obsidian is actually 2 ingots, so it would be like 2 ingots instead of... It would change the amount up there to 1296 to like 288 or something like that. And gold, just like how quickly it melts, it also cools really quickly. Now we have some gold. And I don't like keeping it in the block form unless I have an excess of it. So now we have gold ingots. So now let's turn all this iron into ingots. Bam. And it can only hold 16 at the moment, but let's upgrade that. We have enough seer bricks to take it up one more level. Okay. I got a text. 1 second. Alright. Guys, if you will hold for just one moment, I gotta go take care of something. I will be back in just a second. Alright guys, I'm back. Let's see. Alright. We're gonna expand this. And I left Minecraft running so it did finish up what it was doing, so. Bam. That should light it up for the most part. I don't know for a fact though. That's right, I ain't got the code for. Let's set our bed out. Right here's fine. Make it daytime, hopefully that'll get rid of the rain. It did, sweet. Okay, now we made this bigger, it'll hold more iron in it. Let's go ahead and throw the rest of that iron here. We'll go ahead and get all this being processed. Looks like we have 4 blocks, which is roughly... Yeah, we're nowhere near having enough to make all those sieves. Now we can make a few of the sieves and it'll give us a higher iron chunk output. Meaning we'll get a lot more iron, but it'll take longer to sieve. So it'll take more of them. Okay, 1 block done. So 9 times 4 is 36 plus 6 more. So we have 42 and we need 100. Yeah, we're pretty well off. Only have 44 total ingots once all this is processed. So, I think for now, guys, I'm going to go ahead and process all this off cam. And I'm going to process all this off cam. And I think we'll just pick up from there once we get back. Now, I plan on recording the next episode right after this, and maybe even the episode after that, and I will let you know in the description of that whether or not I do. So if anyone leaves any comments in between these episodes, I may not get to see them. And this episode will be up tomorrow. I posted up one this morning, a really long, hour-and-a-half long video, but and this one, I don't know how long it is. Hopefully it's only about 30 minutes, and is it freezing on me all of a sudden? God, I hope not. Alright, as I was saying, let's go ahead and F5 this. We didn't get a whole lot accomplished. We got a Tinker's Construct Smelter, which that's the name of the mod that comes from. Hold on, let's go ahead and pull that out. Yeah, get the last block smelting. And we got a Tinker's Construct Furnace made. We got the other 3 buildings for the sieves made. We got the flint stiffened meshes put in. We're going to work on the iron one. Hopefully we'll get the iron one done next episode. There's no chance we'll have the diamond one done next episode, but that may come the episode afterwards. Once we have all those, that means we have access to all the materials relevant to gravel, sand, and dust that we can get. And we can start doing upgrades, getting better resources like redstone, more iron, stuff like that. We can start automating stuff. But that'll probably be about 2 episodes down the line. For now, we're going to work on finishing up the sieve rooms. I'm going to leave doors off of these. I don't see a reason why we need doors. So, but for now, guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to, on YouTube, slap that big subscribe button and the like button and hit that little notification thing down there, the little bell, and that'll let you know when I upload more videos or if I decide to go live on YouTube. Now also, and according to that, I also have a Twitch channel which I'm going to be live streaming on. Probably not today, but I will be doing much longer videos on the day I do live stream. Like, it'll be like an hour and a half to 2 hours long, maybe even longer, depending on how long I feel like gaming. But the reason I'm cutting this one shorter than that is because it takes a long time to process those videos, and I don't want to have to do that every day. But again, for now, we're going to go ahead and end this. Like, subscribe, check out my Twitch channel. It's at twitch.tv/VinnNumber, and go to the Facebook page to keep an eye up on all information related to Vinn number. If anything happens to my channel or anything like that, I do not use Twitter. I have a Twitter account with this name, so it's taken already. But I do not use it. I don't see a reason to do so. I just don't have any Twitter followers. Later on, maybe, but not right now. But, like I said, and the Facebook channel is www.facebook.com/VinnNumber as well. It's VINN number, the word number, NUMBER. All one word, no gaps. Anyway, and that'll be down in the description if you're curious. But anyway, like I said, enjoy the video, like, subscribe, and I will see all you people later. Bye-bye!